Welcome back. Very excited to play more of this game. Very excited to play more of this game. Hello, my name is Underdog, and I play all sorts of video games, not just this one, so make sure to follow me right here on Twitch at twitch.tv/UnderdogPlays. That's with a 4, not an A, by the way. And go check out the YouTube as well, because some stuff goes up there. But last time, we checked out the Industries DLC, and we made this little pretty town. This European area. We were focusing on the new Industries DLC stuff. So as you can see here, we have a whole farm industry with a flour mill and all kinds of crops and trees and barns and cows and all kinds of stuff. And I kind of enjoyed it. It's a little bit complicated, but I was having fun with all the stuff we can do now. I think it's cool that we can like import and export goods of any kind or of my choosing. Like each one of these little warehouses is a specific product. I'm producing pastries from a bakery. I am turning meat products into meat for sale. I'm turning wood into paper. I'm turning paper and timber into furniture. We got all sorts of warehouses. This is a forest industry. As you can see, I got lots of sawmills and biomass plants and greenhouses and lumber yards and all sorts of things. So this is cool. I quite enjoy the freedom that the game gives you in terms of selecting what each little plot can do and what it produces, and then you can decide what you want to do with those goods. If you want to just straight out sell them, or export them, or import them, or transform them into other products like the furniture, the flour, the pastries, stuff like that. So that's cool. And so we're going to start a new map called Marble Canyon today, and we'll be getting into oil. So we're going to see some oil industry stuff that I haven't seen before, and hopefully we'll learn how to produce plastic, because it seems like plastic was a big thing for a lot of products. And that was the thing I was confused about last time. I was like, how do I make plastic? But everyone was telling me, oh, you got to do it through oil. So this is the second map in the Industries DLC pack called Marble Canyon. I think this map is kind of crappy. It reminds me of one of the basic, like, starting maps in the game. Like, it looks very similar of how it has these two rivers and then just this big cliff in the corner. And I gotta say, I mean, we can expand the area of the map, but still, it's like, I'm just not a fan of these big cliffs everywhere. It makes it difficult to do a lot of the industry stuff that we need alongside of the water. For example, I want to look into like boat shipping and the dock and the port and all that stuff. So like I kind of want my industry area over here, because this is where you can see my oil is. All this black area is oil. So we want to turn like this little outlet, and then this island is going to be all the oil industry today. And then over here is going to be like a main city area with commercial and stuff. And then I'll probably have to expand up on the cliff a little bit. But it's just kind of, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this map, but I'll play it, you know? They don't give me much choice. So the first thing we want to do is make sure I have some sort of power plant down here. And we were doing solar, but I think for this map, since all this is going to be industry anyway, I could do nuclear or I could do what the hell? Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Jesus fucking Christ. I just got spammed. Hold on. I'm sorry. If you're watching the live stream, I apologize for the amount of spam I just got, because that's insane. And Twitch still hasn't fixed this issue where these bots come in and ask you if you want to become famous or if you're looking for followers. I am looking for followers, but botting is not the way. Holy crap, dude. That was like, I got like 7 bots all at once came in and were like, I need attention. So I don't know if I want to do nuclear or I could just straight up do an oil power plant, right? That would make sense. Just right off of the road, right here. And then get a little power line over the water along where this bridge is. Did you see anything funny or epic yet? Let me know. And then I'll have my hospital. I'll have that right here because this is going to be our city area and this will be our oil area. So we always do power and water first in every section of every game. Just how you gotta do it. We do the basics first. Cover our utilities. I'm quite excited to see what my options are gonna be for oil though. Because I feel like we haven't had all these drilling options before. And I wonder if it's going to be as customizable as the other things. Because how many options can you really have? So let's find out. So first we have to put down a main industry building. Which I would like to put in the corner. Or right here. That would be good. So it doesn't really matter what the place is called. Oil group, oil complex, because it's complex. Okay. And then, so this is my main industry building. It sets an unsigned industry area. So once we have this down, we need to go over to the painting tool and somehow paint all this area. Yes, there we go. And we need to cover where the oil is. So I'm going to reach out to the end of this island here. Because I want to make sure that we can have some warehouses down here. Like, we don't need to drill from this area. We can have storage. Because that's going to be a part of it. Because you need to, like, transfer the goods. You can't just extract them and immediately ship them off. Sometimes you got to store them for later. And that's apparently a big part of it, so that's what we're doing here today. Not the most exciting build planned, but we'll see where it goes. I do want to make sure that I have some stuff for the shipping, though. And I didn't see where that was. It might be under unique factories, right? The shipyard. 'Cause I wanted this, but I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with it. This is where we make boats, I guess. Timber, plastics, glass, and metal. I don't know how to make glass or metals yet. So we'll have to look into that later. All this should be covered. I want to extend my water out here. Power will spread, so I'm not super concerned about that yet. Usually it takes a little bit of time to get these things going, but once they go, there's no stopping them. Pretty much. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that works. So let's see what our options here are. We're sticking with oil. Then we have to do a workers' barracks. Because we want to make sure we have a bunch of employees, and this looks like a little motel that people can live and work at. 40 people. I don't know how to change this number. It might just be a universal number. Because every time I've seen it, it's been 40. I'm not sure what part of the budget that would even be under. It's not. It might be connected to industry and fishing. Production rates and more vehicles. I mean, possibly it's under that. I have to do my budget anyway, right? So I might as well change these things. I usually do power and water pretty low because I never have problems with it, especially early game. Garbage, though. Garbage is always my issue. 125. Health we'll have at 105. Basic utilities 105. Education we can have at 115. So I don't have to spam schools everywhere. I don't think I'll have a lot of unique buildings on this map either. I don't have a plan for that. We'll do 115 on the industry since that's what we're focusing. I will have buses, so 105 for that. And I know I want to do bike lanes, so we'll raise these taxes by like 1% or something. And then we'll save, so I don't have to redo all that. It's Marble Canyon, baby! Okay, sorry about that. That was a little bit loud, but I got a little bit excited because we're about to see some new things. I've never seen any of these buildings. New buildings excite me. So this is the maintenance. This takes care of things, making sure everything is working and it reduces the wastage. We also want to have a fire department since these things are going to create an issue. And then for this little corner, because there's always weird corners in this game, we'll just put a big rock. Big rock. Bunch of big rocks. That's what we're gonna do. There you go. Rocks. If you smell what the rock is cooking. So we've got small oil pumps. A single oil pump for extracting oil raw material from an underground reservoir. Extractors need to be placed on oil fields inside of an industry area. So we got small and large. We've got drilling rigs, which pretty much do the same thing but look different. Then we've got offshore drilling. Then we got sludge plant, which processes oil into petroleum. And then we've got petrochemical plant, which processes things into plastics. This is what we needed. We need this petrochemical. I might have to get a couple of those, because this is like the thing I need. So we have to remember what this building looks like. It turns oil directly into plastic from the raw material. And I need to find out how this offshore rig works as well. The naphtha cracker plant. They turn oil into... This is another plastic? It just looks different? Interesting. Processing oil into petroleum. So there's two of each. So I guess these are the smaller ones and these are the larger ones. So this is like a large plastic plant. Okay. That's a little bit interesting. I didn't really expect there to be different... I guess, well, there's two different of each thing. And then we just got oil tanks for storage, and then crude oil storage cavern, and then a special fence, which looks like that. So there's your fence. Basic steel fence. Nothing fancy about it. It's nice to have new fences, though. I mean, that's the least we could have asked for, right? So there's a fence for everybody. Seems like this road is not straight for some reason, and I don't know why. It's all wobbly. It's weird to me. Why is it this way? We don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not like every road has to be straight, but geez. So these are 6 lanes with 6-lane roads with bicycles. So people can ride their bike all over the place, I guess, if they wanted to. But it's basically just to get workers here on a different form of transportation. That's kind of the plan. I'll probably have buses going in and out of here anyway, so... I might change this to bus lanes, I'm not sure. I think bicycles will be more clean, and I do like my green energy and stuff like that, because this is going to be a huge industry complex, so it's probably going to create a ton of pollution, and I don't want a ton of pollution in my game. So we'll put this up here. What's going on, Dan? We just started. So if you want to see new features in the game, pay attention, because we're putting down some oil pumps. Is this really the large one? Boy, you gotta spam these out. I thought that would be larger. What am I building? Well, we're starting with a oil industry complex. We're gonna learn how to turn crude oil into plastic, and then we have to create a factory that turns plastic into a certain type of good, and then we're going to learn how to export it to different parts of the world. So probably not the most exciting thing, but like I said, it's nice that you can like customize everything now. You can customize all your goods and stuff. These, I really expected more area out of these. I guess this is what we want then. There's still it's I kind of just expected like larger area for drilling oil, I guess. Like specifically the size of the building to be larger. Um does it say how much it can take in? 252 barrels and then this one's 286. Okay. We can also paint this area uh but if I do that, it's gonna drain the oil like completely. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do because I need it. I need it for my power and I need it for the raw production of goods. I need the oil. We need to dig up the dinosaurs and then suck the oil out of their blood or whatever. Enable style buildings. I believe this is American style map, by the way. MC stands for Marble Canyon, not Minecraft, so just be aware of that. I need to put some smaller roads in here. Just like behind the scenes for workers. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this being all like one of these roads is wobbly. And it's kind of creeping me out. So like that. Doesn't have to look nice because it's gonna be looking crappy later anyway. We mark this with oil, and then we'll paint it way later because you don't really get a necessity for industry till late game. Offshore drilling platform. Oh wow, this would be perfect. Look at that. That's what we need. We'll see how much this gets me. How many barrels is enough barrels? It would be nice to know like an actual conversion rate of barrels to good. I don't know if you can find that somewhere in the game. I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay, how much does this give me? 319 barrels. So I need something that's gonna be enough storage. Capacity is 50,000, but I don't. Does that just mean 50,000 of the raw material or 50,000 barrels? 5,000 barrels. Okay, the number changes for some reason. We kept these on balanced last time and it seemed to work okay. I think this is what we need. One of the huge ones for storage. And I think some of my storage is going to have to go down here, like I said before, and we'll have warehouses down here because most of the oil's inland. But I need some like direct storage right here too. So that'll be crude oil, and we'll put some barrels like directly off of the offshore rig, and then is there a smaller thing? Can I just do a normal warehouse yard and have oil there? I know I can choose specifically oil, like um from the area, like zoned industry. I guess not. I guess this is finished product. So this would be once I turn things into plastic, this is where it goes, which I have to do anyway. So that's plastic. We might have to create some petroleum. I don't know what petroleum turns into. The game didn't really explain that yet. So this says oil into plastic, 168 tons of plastic. So once we have a factory, I haven't even decided. I mean, I guess this is a factory, but we haven't even decided what our unique thing is going to be. We have furniture, bakery. We did these last time. Industrial steel plant, household plastics, toy factory, printing press, lemonade, sneakers, food, car factory, soft paper, petroleum refinery. I guess that's where the petroleum goes. Uh, so this is for manufacturing. This will probably bring in a ton of money. Like it's not exciting, but if you want to be rich, clothing, electronics, modular houses, and the shipping yard again. The shipyard required a lot of stuff that I don't know how we make glass. I guess glass might have to come from ore, but I don't know if we have ore on this map. I have a little bit up here off the edge. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think we're doing that today. It would be cheating if the game let me just paint that stuff, right? But I feel like I kind of need it. I feel like I kind of just need it. I should really space these out. Like this is just wrong. So many levels. Uh yeah, it's just not nothing wants to be perfect today, which I guess is fine. I don't want to be picky about it. Get a little turnaround. I can put like plazas in here. We can do micro detailing to make this look better. I just don't know if any of these smaller things are gonna fit. What was this one? sludge plant. What does that do? This turns it into petroleum. Which I mean, I guess we need, but I don't. I don't really want that. I want the other one. I like these 1x2s. That's what I was saying about the barns for when we were doing the farm stuff. Is like it's just nice to have little tiny objects that do a lot. Makes it easier for everybody, I think. In case you really want to fill out some space or whatever. Large oil pump. And then all the empty spaces will fill with just the generic industry stuff. It's hard to see this map once you have stuff on it. So it's like back here we could do pump too. How many barrels does this give me? This is 218. This is 258. Okay. So then this one should be 286. So this is the most I can get out of these land drilling things. So a couple more of these would be good. I only have one workers barrack, right? I probably need two for an area this size. Put one over there. And petrochemical is the smaller one. Waste oil. Okay. We want this thing. And this one is gonna be we might have to get two of these. Because I want to make a lot of plastic. Because plastic is used in a lot of goods in this game. We'll press play. And then I need some storage. None of this fits. There we go. And I have to select what each of these do, right? So let's start from here. This is oil. I think it's all going to be oil. Yeah, because we don't have like a secondary product. So I don't have to select these. Okay. Because farming, we had the choice between crops and animal products. And then for forestry, I think I had the choice of like planed wood and something else. But now, where do I store? Plastic would just go into a warehouse yard, I guess. I feel like something's missing. There we go. Yeah, this needs to be plastics. So I need a couple of these, probably. Which are gonna go down here. So how much? These can hold 2,500 tons each for the small warehouses, which is pretty good. Uh, and then this puts out 250 tons, and this one 160 tons. So that's quite a lot of storage for these. So I might not need too many. And I do need one for the zoned area once it's built, just to have it here. And I need a storage for these. I guess it doesn't matter what type. That's fine. Okay. So that's gonna take a little bit of time to even start working. And the electricity is gonna have to find a way to spread over here. We'll get a little bit of health for the workers. And then the last thing we need to do is our district policies. So power, water, smoke, always. We always do these three pretty much in every area. I'm not sure if recycling's really gonna matter for this area, because it's gonna produce so much garbage and waste product anyway. I'll also have to put I didn't even think about putting a garbage thing over here. I'll probably have to do that right after this. School's out. Let's make it a work zone. We're gonna be producing plastic, so maybe I should recycle the plastic. Automated sorting? I didn't do this last time. This is for postal offices. I don't think I need that because we're not gonna have a ton of people. Like, I'm not building a huge city today. Book fair, fishing license, no. Taxes for offices, because that's all that's going to be in here, pretty much. Encourage biking. Filter the waste. I don't think we need production boost, because we're already going to be producing a lot of shit. And then I should probably actually get a waste treatment center too. Like just a small one. Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere. Maybe back here actually. And then we'll probably get a sewage out right here. Which way is this water flowing? Outside the map? Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, we'll get a sewage out right in the corner. And then garbage. If I put it out here, it might not reach where I need it to go. But I need something like at the edge. I mean, I could put another one back here. That overkill though. I put two of those. Should connect this with the oil plant. Like the actual power plant. That would work too. We'll have a recycling plant out here. Why not? I said I didn't know if we needed it, but guess we kind of do. Okay, now for the fun stuff. Guess I could put people out here. I wanted a lot of commercial though. I don't know, like if it would make sense to have tourism, because you're gonna see this. You're gonna like see the industry, and that would probably hurt tourism. So I guess it's gonna have to be locals. We don't have a name for this city yet, so since we're doing oil, we'll just call it Oil City for now. Come back to that later. Uh, and then paint everything. Paint it all green. Keep these inside main roads commercial. That would be cool. We'll see how well that works. Alright, so we should have power. Should have water. Just a couple lines would be good. And then, yeah, there's enough space for a road in the middle. There we go. Make that so it's spaced well enough. And this is where a unique building will go, right in the middle. Or I could have that amusement park that we talked about last time. I could put that right here. That would be cool. Actually, I think that's what I'll do. So I'll leave that blank for now. And then we go right down the line. We have our hospital, which means we need a cemetery somewhere. Put it right at the corner here. I might need another small thing this way. I should move the hospital down, but it fits there so perfectly. Like I could replace it with literally any building, but I'm just gonna leave it there and hope that people understand they need to drive to the hospital. Usually you want it near your residential area. So that might be a mess, but people will have to figure that out. Put the fire department on the corner. Get like a park or something out there. And then education. So we've got elementary schools, high schools, university. I have all the DLCs, so we could do a campus if we wanted to, but there's not enough room down here for a campus. That would literally take up this whole small area that I have. So we're just going to do a community school, which is technically an elementary, but it's just a different style building. And then we're going to click this button, and it says 283 students, which isn't bad. All these buildings have different numbers, and I sometimes forget what the numbers are. So I like to put down this one and then just check to make sure that this is higher. But I think this one just looks nicer. Like this kind of fits with the Green Cities theme, you know? So we can do the normal high school though. On the inside here. Then maybe one at the edge. And then probably one in this back corner. And that should be plenty. Especially with the amount of students that we're going to have. And then I always put a playground next to the schools. Every time. It's just one of the things I like to do. And then fire department, if I need more, which I probably do, well, we can find that out later. Like if one can't reach back here, but I should be able to. Because my budget was pretty generous. And then, dog park? I like the spacing on these. We're gonna put the amusement right in the middle. It's gonna look kind of interesting. Yeah, some of these things aren't spaced right. But what can you do? And I'll probably get, since there's shopping down here, like on the inside, probably get the shopping center right there would be good. Although facing the major road would be better, which means I have to change this. Like right there. Right there, right there. Okay. Come on. We'll just do a inner cross. That's not gonna work either. It's okay. Doesn't look pretty. And we'll have the middle of this be small houses, I guess? I don't know. Hmm. I do need to have like a little bit higher population of families. So it would make sense. It's gonna look weird, but it actually might work perfectly for what I need to do. So where am I gonna put? I guess I'll have a shop up here on the corner. Have one in there. Have one there. Okay. So, the electricity will spread as these things fill out. Don't worry about that. I need to just do my policies, and then we'll build a nice little amusement park right in the center, which will make people happy and bring in tourism. So we'll check both of those boxes without having to build like hotels or anything crazy. Because I don't think it's not like a pretty area, but an amusement park would probably fit better than a hotel. We did have a recycling center, so we'll put recycling out here in this main city center. And then we're just gonna do yeah, we were focusing bikes as well. I can't forget that. I don't think there's anything else I really want though. Like I don't need to boost the education more than it already is off of the base of the budget. Big business. Encourage biking. think that's it. I think that's all she wrote. Adventure Park. So the parks and pretty much all the DLC stuff kind of work the same way, where you put down like your main building, whether it be the entrance to the park or, you know, the administration office for the campus or the main building for the industry that we just did. And then you just paint the area wherever you want it to go. And this can you can literally put other zones on top of this inside it. It doesn't really matter as long as you have this main building inside. That's all you really need. And then sometimes, depending on the thing, like for example, some campus buildings can only be built within a campus area. But for things like the roller coaster, for example, that can be built outside. Like, see how this is green right now? That means I can build this outside of a amusement park and just have a random roller coaster on the side of the road if I wanted to do that. But I don't want to do that. I want to have it inside the park area so we can make more money off of it. I'll probably fence some of this, but not too much. I still want these houses. Like, I need to make a profit. The best way to do that is to have some people living. Only cutting off one square there is good. So it's not a huge area for an amusement park, but it's good enough to get me like one or two rides in here. I don't think the roller coaster is gonna fit actually. I could build the path around it. I think I'm just gonna have other rides instead. Souvenirs. We want to make money. Game booth. Need bathrooms. That's important. Could get a Ferris wheel as like my main ride. Like right in the center here. That would be cool. Might just connect it to the path because it's not really doing what I want it to do. There we go. Okay, so carousel, and we'll get one of those drop towers. Right on the corner. And it is October, so you know what? We'll get the haunted house as well. Already hear people screaming of fright. I watched the Hubie Halloween movie with Adam Sandler. I actually watched it with my mom, and she was cracking up. It was so funny to watch. Like the movie did have some funny moments, but the funniest thing was one of the characters, the lady that plays Adam Sandler's mom in the movie. She kept wearing these shirts that were like extremely inappropriate. Um, like one of them said "boner donor," and we were cracking up over the shirts that she was wearing throughout the movie. She would have one that said like "stand back if you're reading this, you're in fart zone." Or you're within the fart zone, and I was just laughing at the shirts that she was wearing throughout the. That was like the funniest part. I couldn't believe some of the things they had her wearing. That was funny. It's nice to have a little comedy thrown in with horror, although it wasn't like a scary movie or anything. Do I have lights along the path? I do. Okay, so I don't need to add lights. Good. We got cotton candy. Got some coin games. We need a little kiddie ride. Make the kids happy. Little horsey. Just adding tiny little details here and there. Balloons. Gotta have balloons. I think that's good enough. So it's just a small little park. Where'd my fence go? Why did my fence get deleted? Hold on. What the heck? So it's just a small little park, like I said. To bring in some guests and tourism into the city. Adventure Park is going to be $15, which doesn't sound like a lot, but we can raise the price at any time. And then we got to fill it in with trees. Trees and lights. I think they should have gave me more color options, like for the trees. I need like, I guess this is close to orange. I kind of wanted an October Halloween feeling. The only way to really get orange trees in this game is to spread pollution, and obviously I don't want to do that. So. Okay. I think the lights I want are these just street lamp one. These are just big bright yellow lights at night around the edge. I always do this too. It just makes it look way better at night. like at every corner. Brightens up the whole area. Okay. I think that's all we really need. Now we're gonna save the game. I know I usually review maps, but I feel like this map just isn't good enough. It's not good enough to review. I don't know where else you would. I guess you could maybe build out this way a little bit and try to flatten this whole side. I don't know. I'm not a fan of cliffs in the game because it's hard to traverse up and down a cliff without making your highways look really ugly. For example, look over here. See how it's all bumpy? Like, there's nothing I can really do besides maybe make a tunnel, but a tunnel didn't look good. I tried it off stream, and then I just have this little road going up here too. But, we're got like a worker shortage, which is a population issue. I just have a low population right now. I should be getting some big trucks, some big oil trucks. Yep, there they go. That's what we want to see. They got a long way to go. That's how the map was designed. I can't control that, okay? I should probably have another highway connection off of here, but... It's not my fault the game was designed this way. I mean, I should, but then it'll make it look... It'll make the whole place look ugly. So your options are to curve like crazy and build a type of mountain road, and it won't look good. Or you can do a tunnel and pretty much do the same thing without anybody seeing it. Sometimes these turns are too sharp. I need a direct road connection here. There we go. Okay, that might work. I'll just have to get... I mean, this connects here, so... I'll have to have this, I have to have, like, an exit this way. I guess we'll have a main road here. My snapping is off. That's my problem. Need my grid snap. Ugh. I don't like that. That looks terrible. But it's gonna have to do. That's what we got. I hate doing these direct connections. Like, it's obviously better to have your highway have like on ramps and off ramps, but I mean base games situations and stuff like this where I don't really have a lot of choice, and I don't want to make something fancy because it would be a waste of time and probably wouldn't help me out that much. So we'll just leave it basic like that. This is just so we have an alternate route for my big trucks. My oil is gonna have to connect outside the map that way. Because I don't have like a cargo train connection on this map, so we're basing this straight off of traffic. And the only bus connections I can do, I guess I could do intercity buses, but they're one way, which is what I hate about them. Unless I do the intercity bus station and I move this hospital, which I was thinking of doing anyway. That would work. But there's space here for this right there. So why would I not do that? Like, that fits perfectly. I don't think... I sneezed, God bless me. I don't think this is one-way traffic for the buses. Not this one. The other one might be. I'm not sure. We'll find out soon. I think we're just doing normal buses. Let's see. Yeah, it has to go out this way. So yeah, some of them... The problem with these are... I think all the intercity bus hubs have a one-way exit, which is frustrating, and I understand why it's that way, but it's like, come on. So intercity buses connect your different maps together. So you can literally have a citizen live in one map and work in another map, and the way they get there is through the intercity bus or through the airplanes, right? So I don't think I want to do an airplane for this map. That would be weird. It wouldn't really fit. But having the bus connection will help a lot of things like tourism and population and blah blah blah. So we're just gonna have a stop right here. We're gonna have this be for the people that live here. So we're gonna stop at the corner. We're gonna stop there. I'm not gonna do tour buses. Tour buses are kind of a waste of time. We'll have a return stop there. And I think we'll have a stop there. And then this will be our other connection. Boom. Ta-da. So it's a nice little loop with a connecting stop. And I forget how to change the color. Okay, I have to go over here. There's like a million menus in this game, by the way. So you can choose between buses, school buses, or biofuel buses. So we're just gonna go with a city bus. And I think dark blue is the way to go. Now we need another bus depot down here somewhere. I guess. That's fine. Because we want a way for our workers to get to and from the work zone back and forth across the bridge that may not want to drive there. So we want to reduce traffic, essentially, by creating a new line going all the way across the bridge, having a stop right there. Boom. Right to the worker space. I know this one is close by, but we want a stop for the worker space and then a stop for the plastic production area, the plant here. Then probably one at the corner. Then one at the oil rig. And another one at this corner. Then one for the dump. And then one there. And we're gonna try to loop back somehow. We have a connection stop, which means you can get off one bus and get onto the other, so we don't actually have to double up the line. That's the whole point of doing that. Like, we don't need them to take one bus all the way around here and go up and down. You don't need to do that. You just need to make sure that at least one stop is connecting between the lines. Although they can transfer through the depots and the stations. It's more convenient this way. Just like real life. I used to take the bus to school early in the morning. I remember having to wake up at like 5 a.m. to go to school. It was ridiculous. And the bus ride was like half an hour. It was nuts. It was not fun. And I also remember missing the bus. And my parents were pissed because they had to wake up and drive me. So, that was an experience. I wonder if I can transform this into a one-way for this loop. Industry Road. Oh, I didn't even notice these. It's just like a broken style pavement. I didn't even notice there was industry roads. Got little markers on the side. Okay. I guess they added this to the DLC. I didn't even check back here. Maybe that's what I should upgrade these to. Would make sense, right? I wonder if it can handle more trucks, or if it's just a skin for the road. Because a lot of these are literally just skins to make the roads look different. Like, technically, you can have bicycles on normal roads without the bike lanes here. So it's kind of just a skin for the bike lanes. Okay. I probably need another bus line though to get out to this island. Eh? There's not a stop here, dude. That's a problem. Should I double up on all these? Maybe. We'll go on the opposite side. And we'll, I guess, have a loop. Well, I want to go all the way in to the shopping area. We'll have a loop from here. I need to stop on the inside of this road, too. There you go. Okay. Uh, we'll go with orange. And yellow. I guess yellow kind of looks like a school bus, so maybe green. Doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference to me. As long as it's all connected. This is all destroyed because apparently the game doesn't want any population right now for some reason. And I'm not sure why. But we'll build up here. Just a small little town. And a shopping area, I guess. Ta-da! There we go. And I'll actually have a curved road in the middle. Come on. Trying to smooth this out. I'm not trying to do anything special with the roads today. I'm just too lazy. That's the truth. I just don't want to spend like hours and hours on making things look incredible when the focus of this map is literally the oil production. Speaking of which, I don't think I can get over this road with the power. We're gonna have to have something else. Guess I could do solar in the middle of this island randomly. I'm not like doing anything else here. That should be enough for now. Just a little solar power. Not too much. Just enough to get something going. Same deal here. You just paint this area. Now it's a district. Each district can have its own specialty. This one's just gonna be like a local, small town with residents and nothing special. So just power, water, smoke. I guess we could spread recycling if we really want to, because we'll probably have like family homes. So I guess that would be good. I don't need to boost parks or education. And we'll just get tax raise for the low, small business increase. We want to encourage biking up here too. No, we'll only have it down there. We'll only connect down there. And then I need more power all the time, it feels like. But the good news is we can have ourselves a windmill farm. How about that? Nice little windmill farm. I'll probably build up this way too. Now that we're here. Probably do something like that. And have that go up here. And have another smaller town. Or whatever. Everyone's happy when they have water. And if you ever run out of water, you've always got the option for these towers here. I suggest a couple large towers in a really big map. Just have to make sure there's power connected to them. But once you have that, you're good to go. And another important thing that I learned from playing this the other day is I need to have like a storage facility near my highway exit. Just so it's like when we're exporting, the trucks can literally just stop right there and then move on and do whatever they have to do. So I doubt that this is going to start filling anytime soon, but since we're talking about it, let me just check these other ones. I guess I'm just not producing a lot of oil here. Well, I can see it. Okay, I am. It's just hard to see because oil is black and it's black on black. Producing a little bit of oil. I can't tell if this is full or empty. It says it's almost full. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to change the color of this HUD, though, to make this easier to read. I just have to go off of the tiny little numbers here. So what on the side here, it says I have 64 barrels, and that number's going up because we're currently drilling more oil. So I need to check my storages here. Looks like this one's going pretty well. This one, you can see my plastic is going up. This one's filling up. So I probably need a lot more storage, because we're already almost full on these. Zoned oil industry products. Well, it looks like we're collecting some of that too. These are all plastic. This one shouldn't be plastic. This one should also be zoned industry oil. So I think I just need a lot more storage space for my oil. There we go. Perfect. I like that I don't have to select these after these are down, because these all are collecting oil. It's just the actual warehouses I have to select. So these are plastic. This is zoned oil. We're producing a lot of plastic. And now what I have to do is I have to decide what type of unique factory we want that's going to turn things from plastic into something else, instead of just exporting direct plastic. So I have household plastics, practical designs, requires petroleum and plastic. Could do that. A lot of these require multiple things, so like your industry has to work together. I don't know if there's one that's just plastic. Like even this requires petroleum, which means uh, which means put put the factory back here. We'll put a warehouse back here. And then we have to form a way to get petroleum, which comes from one of these. The sludge. Not a lot of petroleum. Like 168 barrels? That's really nothing. There's got to be a larger one. The oil refining plant? It's still a small... Literally looks like the same thing. What the hell? They're very similar. I would say this is a disappointment, but okay. I guess I need both. Just a different process. This gives me more... This requires a lot of workers. It gives me more petroleum, but it's requiring a lot more. I don't know if I have space for... Guess I'll put another workers barrack down here. There's just not enough petroleum right now. So plastic products is a unique creation. That's like my final step, right? So I'm taking oil, I'm taking petroleum, I'm going into this building, and I'm taking the, well, okay, so I'm taking the petroleum and the plastic. Sorry, I think I said oil, but the oil turns into petroleum, which is step one. This is step two, where you take petroleum and plastics, and then together they make the plastic products. Now, once I have these plastic products, we can sell them to all these stores here. Automatically, it will do that. And also, I need to have a way to store that through another warehouse, like a specialty warehouse. Which I'm going to put right at the corner. And then this is going to be all the way down. Unique factory products can be exported for money. Anything produced by a unique factory. This can be sold in a commercial zone, so you can actually put this warehouse with the unique products in the center of your city. The problem with doing that is if you go here, it creates a little bit of noise, but not too much noise. So actually, we're gonna have a warehouse yard in the center somewhere. If there's any space for it, there should be. We're just gonna do something like this. And then we select unique factory product here. And that'll be a great place to put that right in the middle, right next to a shopping center. So that way you can directly buy, people can like literally go there and just buy the plastics. The unique plastics that we're creating. And most of this issue is just population. The game was like, we need people. And I didn't put enough people yet. So that's what I have to do now. I have to paint all this green. Green, 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 green. Just the same American style small family homes. Same stuff we had on the inside here. Just more of that. I would like a park in the middle though. All right, now we go down the line of utilities once again. Since this is a new district, so we already did our power and water, so we go and we start with healthcare, a small clinic there, and you can see it kind of spreads, but I don't think one's going to be enough, so we'll probably have two. That should be good. We can put a cemetery up here if we really need to later. I don't think we'll need that right now. We'll get an elementary school. That's definitely not going to cover enough ground. So we'll get another one. It just seems like it's not covering these roads. You can see exactly how much area this is covering. And it's just not a lot for these basic elementary schools. It's like not reaching this road that it needs to. And the high school covers a little bit more area. We'll put it somewhere in the center. Then we'll probably have another one out here. That should be enough. We're not going to worry about a university. But we'll go over to the police department. I think one will be enough. Then we do our fire. And I'm getting a call from Tennessee, but I don't know anybody from Tennessee. And then we do our bus depot. I think we only need one for this upper area. We'll do a local loop, and then I'll do a connection down. Because I think what I want to do also is reach down this way. We have space here to do pretty much anything. I could get a tiny little off-ramp here too, which would be nice. just like so. And there is a little bump here, little hill. So I'll curve this road around the outside. We'll just get a couple curvy roads. Have an interesting looking small town area. So we got, I don't know if the bus should reach all the way out here. Maybe. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. My question is, like, how useful is that going to be? Because it's not like I'm making this big apartment buildings or anything. So it's not going to be a lot of people. I think that's it. Actually, I don't want a ton of roads. I'm gonna leave it a little bit more open. There should be a space for a walking path too. Perfect. Okay, so let me do my bus line now. I have to have a stop there. There. And then there. We're gonna actually loop down this way and go around the other way. In and out. Like so. All the way around the outer edge. And come out this way. Go here. Save. And then we do our parks, because we're still going in order from left to right. And this one, you just kind of can put whatever you want wherever you want. I do always suggest putting a playground next to a school, though. It just makes sense, right? It's like a family center. And you want your young... Is it considered... Are they actually called children in the game? I forget. I think they're just called students. They're not called children. But let me check a house. That would actually answer my question. Yeah, okay. Children and teens are attracted to playgrounds. Like, it's possible to get other people of other age groups, but not really. Dog park, I think, is for everybody. Everybody with a dog, at least. A lot of space down here. Actually, there's a dog park right down the road from where I live. I always look over and try to count how many dogs are in there. Last time it was only 3. It was a very disappointing number. Get your dogs up, yo. Not enough dogs in the world. I'm Underdog. I don't know if I really want a skate park right here, but we'll do it. And then for unique buildings, since it's like a smaller town, usually I would just go with like a park or something. Or like a tax office or a city hall. Something that's, you know, not really going to stand out too much. So there we go. Just a little bit of tourism boost. It's a very small number. Actually, I don't even know what it is. What does it say? Entertainment level 50, which is quite low. Visitor capacity is only 150. So let's just fast forward. Try to figure out why this power line isn't working. And I have to make sure that this is... Okay, this is filling with oil, which is good. I probably need another small, unique warehouse down here, too. Because it's next to the highway. Although this... I feel like this isn't filling out at all. It says 0. What is your problem? We don't have enough plastics? Is it because it's far away from my plastic factory? Is that why? I could try to build another small plastic factory. Which, I don't know if we need another warehouse for plastics. We might. I guess I'll get one. Worst case scenario, it remains empty, and it's just wasting space. Upkeep is $74 a week. We have more plastics over here, though, don't we? Yeah, these are plastics. kind of waiting for normal industry to start going too. Waiting for the game to catch up to what I was doing. What time is it? My time is now 4 o'clock. 4:05 p.m. Is it really iPhone 12? I thought it was iPhone 5. What happened to iPhone 5? I don't know anything about iPhones. I guess they're doing the Apple product show today. It's also Prime Day. And I was checking the deals, and it's terrible. The Prime deals are such a ripoff. Which is weird, because I feel like Prime Video is such a good deal. It's actually one of the best streaming services, in my opinion. Got a lot of great stuff on there. And you get IMDb for free. So that's pretty cool. Did I have a... I didn't do an advertisement campaign. Fireworks? I forget what fireworks increase. I think it's just happiness, but it also creates noise. It's been a while since I made an amusement park in this game. So I don't remember what all the things give you for... Like, everything, every policy has a positive and a negative. Pretty much. Like, the green cities stuff, all of it is, like, expensive, but the amount of electricity increase you get, like, the reduction to your power cost is so crazy that it's just, why would you not? Yeah, we're just not making enough plastic products. Here we go. It's starting to go now. I think it just needed more plastics. This is petroleum. So petroleum can only be held in a warehouse. Might need another... I'm not, like, producing a lot of petroleum. Most of it's getting turned into the product. But this warehouse yard is pretty much full. Did they give me a new vehicle? Sometimes with DLCs, they give you, like, one little new character, or one little vehicle. But I don't think we got one with the Industries DLC. I was hoping Prime Day would have, like, DVD deals. Like, you can get stars for, like, the Stars streaming service for, like, 99 cents. That sounds like a good deal, but then you realize that half of the stuff that's on Stars is already on some of the other streaming networks, so it's not really worth it. I think we're drilling more than we can hold. Feels like I need 1,000 of these storage things. Ship it out, boys. Returning to facility. What facility? This facility? Stop. I want to follow one of these trucks. So it's the owner of the large oil pump. Okay, so this is picking up a load. And then it comes out. And it's exporting the oil products all the way out here. Let's see which way it's going to go. Probably up the highway, yeah? That's what I thought. I don't know how I'm losing so much. I keep like randomly losing amounts of money, but I feel like the oil should be making me tons of money. I want to put a unique warehouse down here too. Ugh. Come on, game. Don't be this way. There. Here we go. Okay, so this will be the unique factory products, which is like the household plastics. And then we're gonna actually make a nice little off ramp and then a really crappy on ramp. Because I think most of this traffic going out is exporting oil. And it's not like people trying to get from down here up here. I think I could get a turnaround maybe. Tell a bad joke. Alright, let's see if we can find a joke related to what we're doing. Do. Camping is intense? Did you go camping? There is no pistol command here. I'm sorry. This joke this joke may contain expletives. What? Here's a joke for you, Dan. What kind of oil do massage therapists use? palm oil. Get it? Like the palm of your hand? What's up, Shrimp? How are you doing? This is what we've built so far. It's nothing crazy. But we were learning how the oil industry works, and I think I get it now. It just seems like I always need, like, warehouses to store it, because I'm drilling so much oil now. We're drilling. I guess that's a pretty bad joke. You're welcome. Nobody's storing the unique factory products. What is happening? Why will you not do it? You must do it. Just do it. Why will you not do it? We have to go check my factory again. Now it says that we're high on petroleum and low on plastics. But my plastic factory is literally right here, dude. There's a whole storage thing for plastics. Like, come on, bro. Have fun at work, man. Get there safely. Look both ways before driving, you know? Check your mirrors. And definitely, whatever you do, don't drive like this. Okay, hold on. No. What the hell? Don't drive like this. Ooh! Oh God! Don't do that. Pistol liked the joke. Yeah, so one of my point rewards here on my channel, Pistol, is that you can spend your power points to make me tell you a bad joke. Or you could make me do a cricket noise. We took one off recently. Because rating, like, Twitch kind of botched the rating. So I took off the guide the raid thing. So I guess I'm just going to be hosting random people until they fix the raids. I understand what they were trying to do, but they completely botched it. They fucked it up so hard for everybody. So the thing with raids is they didn't want bots to raid people. But instead of just getting rid of bot accounts, which would take you like 2 seconds to do, Twitch, instead of doing that, they were like, yeah, we're just going to circumcise the raids. So now you have to have a raid of 10 people or more for it to even show up. And apparently people have been complaining that hosts are doing the same thing. It's like, I kind of understand it, and I guess it's a small complaint, considering, like, yeah, I don't want a notification every time someone raids me with one viewer. But it's still, like, you know, a nice little moment to say, oh, thank you to whoever supports the channel. We also have a little amusement park here, Shrimp. In this lightning storm, we got a Ferris wheel, a drop tower. This is the haunted house. Takes me, like, I have to go through, like, 7 menus to walk around in here. Look, there's ghosts popping out and stuff. Was that a Dracula and a demon or monsters? Oh god, it's spooky in there. My little Halloween town. Halloween Town is a good movie. I don't care what anyone says. Aren't there like 5 of those movies now, by the way? I was gonna connect a bus from up top down here, wasn't I? Halloween Town. I think I should build these roads up here first. Okay, so there you go. I'll probably curve this because it looks stupid as a square. Halloween! Does anyone have plans for Halloween? I don't. I'm gonna eat candy. That's my plan. I got this gourmet candy corn. So good. That's my whole plan, is I'm just gonna eat as much candy corn as I can until I throw up. Sounds like a party, right? There we go. Oh, I think that's pretty good. We'll get this one to curve too, why not? That looks better. Simple stuff like that can make a town look way better. So like I said, we're not doing anything complex or crazy today. We're keeping it pretty straightforward in terms of the way the roads and everything are going to work. And we need to pause and continue my painting of my residential. Everybody's got to move in. We're moving in. Moving on in. I think I'll keep this main road, like, commercial. Get some little shops in the middle. And then going down here. That should fill up pretty quickly. Get a little yoga center. I'm probably gonna loop this. Because I don't know what else to do. For the end of that highway there. Because I don't need another connection up here. And I don't want to just ruin these exits. sometimes traffic does need to go to the other side of the highway, so just get a little knot, a little turnaround zone. How creepy can you be? That's the next question. So I'm gonna go on the opposite side of the road. Gonna go right down this way. We're gonna stop there. We're gonna stop there, and then we're gonna use this main road and come out the bottom on this side. We're gonna double up on all these stops. And we're gonna actually go up this road. Come out of here. I'm gonna have to double that up as well, somehow. This is tough to do. Oh, I got it. Okay. That's just to get people from one section of the map to the other. And they can transfer off of all those stops if they want to. It's a lot of buses. This looks... I just realized that this looks terrible. I just can't get it smooth out right. I mean, once I put intersections in here, it'll screw it up again anyway. So that's fine. We can have a dead end. We can also have... I need a... I need a dump up here. Need to take a dump. You know? Because the garbage that's way over here is not going to reach way up here. That's going to be a struggle. And this is in the middle of everything, so we're just going to get a little road and build it. We'll have a whole treatment center with the water and everything too. That would be cool. I don't think I'll need to treat water up here, but you know, why not? clean water never hurt anybody. Except for people who are allergic to water. Which is weird. If you're allergic to water, you're just weird. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Like, people who are allergic to sunlight, you're just weird. I know, it's probably not right to make fun of you, but... I hope you have a nice day. I hope your day is nice and sunny. Oh, get wrecked. Sorry, I don't know what I'm even doing anymore. I don't know what I'm even talking about half of the time when I'm streaming. Okay. So this is far enough away from everything that it won't be much of an issue. I want to put some warehouses in here because that would just be perfect. That will make this area feel like an actual waste section. Like an actual landfill, or whatever you want to call it. The town dump. That should cover pretty much everything. We're gonna pause because apparently my electricity is either running out or not connecting, and I'm not sure what the issue is. We're gonna boost the parks over here because it's like a very small, family-oriented area. I already did this stuff for this one. What's going on with the power? Why is this not connected? It is connected. It's just not enough power? How? Look at all these windmills. You tell me I need more solar? Maybe. Maybe that's what the game's telling me. Okay, so this should be petroleum. We don't have any petroleum up here, and then this should be plastics. We probably don't have any plastics up here that we need to transfer and sell. And then this will hold oil. So that way we're covering our bases. So I think my local dump is actually called a transfer station because it does basically what I just built here. It transfers plastic and then recycles it and everything. And I'm already getting trucks coming up and storing oil. You see that? It's already almost halfway full. I realize that I'm in fast forward, but still the fact that we're storing this much oil tells me that I probably need a lot more oil storage than I have. Because all these look like they're almost full. We're drilling. We out here drilling. This looks like it's pretty much empty, though. We need more oil storage. All the time. That's all we ever need. We got 9 boxes of unique factory products. What the hell? It's producing. It's just not shipping out to where it needs to go. This factory's like right down the road from the warehouse, and I don't know why it's not working better. We have too much oil, actually. Never had this much oil in my life. It's nice that you can place down the storage areas anywhere. That just makes it easier for transferring things. And it also fills out space to make like these landfill sites look more useful too. Like this actually kind of looks nice. I know it's really basic, but I like the way it turned out. These are just lacking power. That's pretty much the only reason these are going abandoned. These are inner city buses, by the way. If you ever see a light blue bus, this is what they look like. They carry about 60 people each. They go right here. Right off of the highway. And then people get off, and then they can either walk from there, or they transfer to a different bus or something. Go wherever they have to go. Yeah, you just don't see a lot of traffic that needs to connect from this way over here. This is all industry, basically. Because of what I've done. And I'm not actually getting a request for basic industry zoning yet. Which kind of concerns me. Because I want to build offices and more oil stuff. Just off of painting the zone, you know? I don't really think I need this because I only have one amusement park, and I'm not gonna probably build another custom thing for a while. That should be enough education. I don't think we need much more. I do want to get a bus that connects like up, so we're gonna do some off ramps, like some highway ramp thing from here, curving around. I don't know if we're going over or under. I think we should probably just go under. We're only gonna build up this one block here. Just so we have some adults and stuff. Because, I know I've mentioned it 1,000 times, but the dark green has a higher chance of producing adults. And you need adults for workers. Obviously. Unless you're China. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. The joke was there. It's just a joke. And you can see my little houses have spawned in here. Across the street from some of these, businesses. Isn't exactly what I wanted, but because I kind of wanted this side to also be smaller housing. So I might just take some of these out. Like so. I'll leave the ones on the corners, because they kind of look like they belong there. Especially right behind this inner city bus thing. I like the little shops in the corners. I'm complaining about noise. Yeah. That's cute. There you go. Go to the hospital. I don't know how the hospital's gonna help you with your noise complaint, but you're welcome to try, random citizen. This is still empty, which is kind of upsetting me. I need more petroleum, apparently. I think it's because these ones are like small and there's not a really big petroleum producing factory thing. Like my biggest one is this refine plant, and it's still really small, and it's confusing why they didn't put in like a better thing for petroleum. Is it just not important enough? Hey yo, what's the deal here? We'll put them right in the middle. Maybe that'll help. Maybe they need to be like right next to the things that are drilling. This looks messy, but sort of it sort of works. You can see the storage in here. This is all crude oil. Looks pretty even now. Yeah, I think that helped. But it's like it's not shipping. It's not shipping this out. One freight truck in use. Hey you. It should go. Okay, why did it go here? Why did it bring a plastic from here? They're stealing the plastics! I don't know. We're just gonna let it do what it's doing, I guess. I can't help him. I don't even know what half the issue is. Like we're producing the good and it's just not shipping to where it needs to go. The value of the factory is only 3,000 versus the material cost. Anything produced can be sold in commercial zones. Yes. But like it's not going to where it needs to go. Which is over here. Just not enough. I wonder if it's because I'm storing so much oil. I have like an excess of oil. And it's not getting turned into plastic and petroleum fast enough. Could be something like that. Ugh. think I need um I need like another park down here. Can I get this to connect? I'm getting the drifting camera issue. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to save. I hate this problem. It happens like randomly. The camera starts freaking out for literally no reason. This is pretty much just gonna be more of the same. Small shopping area. Maybe some little houses once the game requires that to happen. Like on the inside, I guess. Shopping on the outside. Ooh. I think we're gonna keep going. Get rid of some of these problem areas. I just delete things. Random buildings that I probably don't need. Okay, I really want to go into like play mode and try to see if I can find a truck delivering oil products to the petrochemical plant. What is this? Why is the what? Why is the cop the not what I want? Why is the police coming here? What? I wanted to see where my trucks are going. Like the trucks that come from this factory, I need to know where they're going to. I wonder if it's the location is the issue, because it's like on the island. I wonder if it was on the mainland, if it would make everything way easier, because it is kind of far away from everything. It could be a location issue. Because I remember the other day when I was playing with the farm stuff, I had like an animal product warehouse that was too far away from everything, and the game just kept complaining about it. They all just disappeared. Where'd they go? Delivering to where? To a busy corner shop. So we got a direct delivery. Okay. That's a far way to go for a household plastics. Directly to this one store across the map. Maybe the location definitely I think we found the problem that was probably obvious like 2 hours ago, and I just now was like, yeah, I should probably move it. There's no real space for it though. I don't want to have to remove everything else. Wish I could just copy buildings, like click and copy, instead of placing down the same thing 1,000 times. Can I only have one of a kind? Yeah. Alright. Good to know. Petroleum refinery would take care of the petroleum. I don't think we have enough, though. This is a huge place. Soft paper. Cars? Could make some cars. I really wanted to do food before, but food requires, like, everything. It's, like, one of the toughest things to make. And the shipyard requires glass, and we don't have ore on this map. So hopefully the next map has a little bit of ore so I can check out that, because that's the only thing I'm missing. Kind of want to do a sneak preview. The next map is amazing, by the way. It's 10 times better than this. I'm just straight up being honest with everybody when I say uh this is a very boring map, a very boring build, and the next one's going to be way more exciting and way better because the map is just straight up better. So, we can load. It's called Pearl Bay. We can load into it. This is what I'll be doing next time on the stream when I play cities. We'll be investigating. I hope there's ore. There should be ore. Every map should have a little bit, but I need a map with a lot of ore, so I can just find out what's going on with that, because that's the last one that I haven't done. So this map is pretty incredible, as you can tell. It's huge, first of all. There's some ore way over here. And some right in the middle. Oh, that might be good. If I can flatten this out a little bit. So I'm gonna put like forest here and maybe farm up there and then ore down here. And we'll have all kinds of things going all at once. Is there oil? There is, but it's offshore. Not a lot of oil. But we can at least get some ore, which is kind of important. That's what I want to do next. So let me prepare for that. And just flatten some of this. This is what I do off stream, by the way. If you're wondering, what does Underdog do in his spare time? This, landscaping. I do landscaping off stream. Because it just takes forever. And I don't think it's the most exciting thing to watch in the world. I have to make a bridge going across, so somehow, some way. There will be a bridge. This map is incredible. Like, there's so many options for this map. You can build all the way out here, which I might want to do. You can build up here. It's huge. Some of the maps are larger than others. This one actually gives you options, which is nice. So I'm excited for this. I also think one of the things I'm going to do on this Pearl Bay map is make all of this a huge city. Like, just gonna go all in. It's City Skylines, why not? Just have it be the biggest city I've ever made. Like, this entire area is gonna be a city. Like, skyscrapers all over, everywhere. Overboard. Craziness. And then I'll have my my ore industry separate. I hope this doesn't flood though. That would be not good. Flooding bad. Flooding the worst part of the game. Is this actually even? It should be. It says it is. I have to trust the game. That's perfect, though. This is exactly what we need. I'll have a highway connection directly to it. Also, like the fact that this is here and it's going to directly connect to my oil, or sorry, the ore, and then we can get glass finally, and then I can probably have enough space for an airport somewhere on this map. Maybe take out a chunk of the city and put like an airport somewhere. And then have my cargo shipping in and out from different sections of the world. And then maybe I can get a food factory finally somewhere. Or whatever. Or whatever requires glass. that I want, I think, which is the ships. I want to watch a ship get built. I don't know if that's actually a thing that you can do, but that would be cool. Alright, so you get the idea. We just need this area to be flat. Be flat, B. Just don't flood me out. Don't flood me out and we're cool. Let me just check my... Okay, so yeah, I might have some more ore down here too. Because I'm not sure this is enough. And the ground doesn't really show where it is. I'm kind of just gonna have to guess and move things over. I think I might need some of this mountain though. Like, that's a problem. I think the mountain is what's giving me the ore. I don't want to destroy too much of it. But I need it to be flat for the buildings to be here. Smoothing this out. That's all I'm doing. Making it look like not a sheer cliff the whole way. Okay. Save that, and we'll come back to that next time I stream. And I think we just hit the 3-hour mark, so I have to cook some food for supper. I really have to also use the little boys' room. I don't have time to do both while streaming, because it's fish and the fish is raw, so it's going to take a little bit of time for it to cook. Like, it's been defrosting out in the kitchen for a little bit. So, this is what we did today. We made a nice little town here, a tiny little, very little city. In terms of size, this might actually be one of my smallest cities ever. With a nice little amusement park for fun. It has been a while since I made an amusement park, so I felt why not. And then we did some oil industry stuff. This stuff's all kind of cool that you can decide what you're exporting and importing and all that nonsense, and what your unique factories are producing. I wish we could just have more freedom of where it's sending the unique stuff, because I need it to go here, and it's obviously this is empty, and that's the problem. I don't know. Maybe I could move it and fix it, but I'm just not going to do that. In fact, I'm just going to save the game, and we're going to wrap up the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with some more video game action, some more live streaming, some more gaming. We're going to go host my friend Mochi, who is doing art. So if you like to doodle, and you like a poodle, then you'll probably like my friend Mochi. I'll see you guys. Thanks. Bye.